Hello my friends and welcome to today's video. I hope the day is treating you kindly, and if you're new here, my name is LatteFaerie and we do some cozy gaming. So if you like that sort of stuff, I hope you'll stick with us. Otherwise, let's get on to today's video. Today we shall be decorating Able Sisters. I have been putting off my shopping district for so long because I just didn't know what to do, and as you can see, the spot that I've designated for the Able Sisters is quite small, so I was sort of stuck on what I wanted to do. All I knew was that I wanted it to be simple because of how small the space is, and also I wanted to have it quite open since I'm planning to make an orchard or something along the lines of that on the right side of this build. So I wanted it to be easily walkable and not really too crowded in this area. So anyways, I put down some trees. I wish I could have fit more trees than I actually did, but because of the spacing with the cliffs and everything, I couldn't fit as many as I wanted to. But I feel like it works out in the end, and then I'm just figuring out my pathing, and then I'm going to move on to decorating. Also, I quickly wanted to mention something. The more that I've been using this path, the more that I feel like it's not really fitting in with the way that I want my island to go. But I really love this pathway, so I'm not too sure what to do with it. I'm highly debating on finding something that's similar, but a little bit of like a lighter dirt or like a darker dirt. I don't really know. I think I just want something that's a little bit more colorful, but yeah, I just wanted some opinions on that. Because I put Able Sisters towards the outskirt of my island, it's not really near the central part of it where I'm planning to have like a community area and like nooks cranny, but it is near it, but still a little bit further away from it. I wanted it to be more natural with the pathing, so that's why I mostly went for the brick and the dirt pathway, and I'm scattering in some of the brick elements throughout it, so it sort of looks like the brick has sort of worn away and there's like just little remnants of it just hanging around. I also really wanted to bring some of the elements of the shop outside, and I was considering making a stall kind of thing, putting out some mannequins, but as you can see, the space is way too small for that. And I also have something that's very similar in the marketplace build that I did a little while ago, so I just settled for using the old sewing machine, I think it's what it's called, and the drying rack, which I'm going to place down in just a minute. When I put this one down, I wasn't too sure which way it would face, but it got put down with the like cloths hanging in the front, and I thought it just tied it all in so well. I absolutely loved it. I think that might be one of my favorite parts of the build, if I'm not going to lie. It just looks like they've washed some fabric and are just hanging it out to dry and just waiting to sew with it again, and I just think it's so cute. Like, I feel like that is chef's kiss. I also was so excited to use the angled signpost. It's one of my favorite things in the game, and I was really excited to be able to use this again. Here, I thought I could maybe make this cliff a little smaller, but I didn't like the way that it left a sharp edge, so I just left it out. I just left it be. It was fine the way that it was, so I just went with that. I also wanted there to be a little picnic spot in this area. I figured because this is just above the Crescent Lake build that I did, so I wanted there to be a little picnic space, so that way like my villagers could come and chill out for a little bit and just like have a little picnic, enjoy the Crescent Moon Lake, and live out their best lives. Despite it being such a small area, this build actually took me a lot longer to do for a couple of reasons. One, because it was really cold. It's currently winter time right now, so my hands were frozen cold when I was trying to do this build. So using the Joy-Cons was a headache. It was its whole level of pain, that one. And then the second reason was I brought way too much stuff. As you can see, every time I open up my inventory, I brought way too much stuff, so I had too much decisions to make with all the items. And as you can see, I can't use it all, so it took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I also really wanted to have a small playground in front of Able Sisters. I just think it's such a cute idea to have a little playground in front of the Able Sisters shop. It just has this sort of homey feel to it that you kind of want to add one. But as you can see, I didn't have enough space for that, so I just settled with the tire toys in the white color, and I feel like it gave me a little bit of that playground vibe that I wanted. By the way, did you know that you can open up the sturdy sewing box? I didn't know this until I saw a photo on Instagram and I saw it opened, and I was like, oh my god, that is so cute. So I've made a mental note now to open that when I go back in my game. So I just wanted to share it in case not some of you didn't know that. I struggled so hard with trying to figure out what I wanted to put in front of the actual shop. I went with the iron bench at first. I didn't really like the way that it looked. Then I went with something else and I didn't like the way that looked either. And then as I was putting in the final stuff, I realized that I had a garden wagon in my inventory. So when I pulled it out, I figured, oh, this will look really cute. So in the next couple of minutes, you're gonna watch me struggle to try to fit that the way that I want to. Yes, I may have high-key struggled with the garden wagon, but it looks so cute where it is, and I would 100% go through that struggle again. I'm just putting in the final details of this area. I'm just rearranging some stuff, putting in a couple flowers, and covering the ground in some custom designs, even though I tried my best not to cover the entire thing, but you know how it goes. But yeah, and then after that, the build was basically done. And that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also let me know what your favorite part was and what you would have done differently if you were to do this build. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you all next time. Bye!